You
Someone
came
here, yeah.
from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will...
Where are your guns?
They won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Charge!
Explain the combat drone.
What is wrong with you guys? Jacob, this is your mission. Why are you dead? Dude, what is happening?
Staying close. I've got it.
Tally, I don't know what to do for you.
On target. Come on over. I've got him. Target down. Right between the eyes.
You're still here. You.
Get over here.
These people didn't have neural decay. They're crazy.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong. Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
These people seem calm, but they're part of the same group as the ones that attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
That's possible, but the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
That's her right there.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face.
Oh.
He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father forced the crew to eat toxic food. What the hell? Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough. What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
This is unraveling into something very disturbing. Oh.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Come on over.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Your captain
Where is it?
demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Oh god, okay.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Please, wait. You fought his machines. You have his face, but you might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision.
Oh.
My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
It's as bad as it seems, Shepard.
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
So why call for help now?
The surviving males are changing. Everything he did is coming back to bite him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
It looks like the old bodies were posed like a warning. The newer bodies were just left wherever they fell.
The Hunters started fighting back. You're up!
Combat drone ready!
Have a nice trip!
Rerouting power.
Target down! He had winning choices. Way to blame victims.
Combat
Collision
drone away.
proximity warning. System unit member on rerouting power in impact event.
Get over here.
Oh shit.
Have a nice trip.
Collision proximity warning. Collision proximity warning.
Tag!
Critical system damage.
Yeah!
Ahead of us. Combat drone ready.
Backup systems engaged. System failing. Critical system damage. Critical system damage. Backup systems engaged.
Come on over!
Driving power.
I've got him!
Impact event. Impact event.
Go for the optics, Katika. Go for the optics.
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
You gotta be kidding me.
This looks interesting.
Imminent impact event.
Yes!
I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun, and now he wants out.
Basically.
Bitch.
I've lost you.
Have a nice trip.
What is happening?
Combat thrown away.
Proximity warning.
Get over here!
Proximity warning. Forces. New targeting orders acknowledged. Requesting assistance.
I've got him! Have a nice trip!
Impact event.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father. Hostile drone!
No shield.
On it.
Right! Right!
Moving to position. Combat drone.
I've got him. Have a nice trip.
Wait, come on. Got it.
Target down! Come on over! Right!
I'm here. This should soften them up.
Got it.
Look out!
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Alright, Mr. Taylor, let's see what you got. Let me shoot him. Damn it.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
This dude is lying naturally,
That's
as
the
natural
best
as he
you can
breathes,
do.
dude.
You let all your people talk back like that?
Jesus Christ, like he was deciding it.
Who are you
He was ready for it. Doesn't matter
Doesn't
who I am.
matter. You're running a very questionable setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Jacob. My Jacob?
Yep.
Not who you expected, Captain?
I was hoping not to have to explain this to him. Or anyone, really. You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that.
What?
I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
Brother, being command doesn't make you do this.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down.
Yeah, but what about all the extra
As the
stuff?
case
Like,
set
you
in,
know,
we made
separating
sure
out
the crew
women.
were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
Nah.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong.
The
But when
part where you
beacon
started
was
separating
ready,
out
revealing
women,
what
that's
happened
where.
didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
No.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
Yeah.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
Yep. Anyway, you'll answer for this, buddy.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. A price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Jail.
We'll secure him for an alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't
Killing
know
him is
right
too
from
easy.
wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Good job, Tally. That loyalty mission is the only thing good about Jacob.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
They get as much as a glimpse, and you're restricted to decaf.
Great, may as well serve it in the airlock, you hard ass.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship. My ship.
without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Yep.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You're in trouble, Miranda.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
I mean, he wasn't there for 10 years, so...
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Yeah, okay. At least you didn't salute this time. Okay, gonna end things here. Next time we'll finish up the rest of the low loyalty missions. Till next time.